Oh. Hey dudes and damsels, everybody, it's Raven Rambos. I'm here with my brother Lou from Outer Order Studios.
Little brother.
My younger brother. And I got him a cool mug, and I'm going to do a reading for him, and we're just going to go with the flow, man, and whatever comes out, comes out. So hope you guys enjoy.
Yeah.
We're just chilling and talking about the old days of East Boston and just a lot of different things. And Mercury.
And I'm a double Aries.
Yep, double Aries with...
I think it's Pisces.
Pisces and Mercury.
Yeah.
Mercury and Pisces. So how's that one for him? What is going on with him for this Mercury retrograde? How's he possibly feeling? What's the situation? What does he need to know, Spirit?
Not good.
Possibly not good. Let's see what's going on. So I know some of you guys are saying I should have him pull from the deck, but I can't, right now I feel this is... Okay, yeah, there's something about... Off the bat, with this being... It felt like in the reverse, the Knight of Cups... I'm sorry, Prince of Cups. Same fucking thing. It's something, love is definitely on his mind, emotion, creativity, but it's more emotion, the emotion. Something with emotion being held back here. Yep, Princess of Cups. There's definitely something about speaking out, letting his emotions out. This is the best time to do that. That's what I'm feeling, and it's also something with a child. It could be someone younger than him, but I'm feeling it's love, love, love. There's love on his mind right now, strongly, is what I feel with this. Well, I know he has a girlfriend, so obviously there's a specific person on his mind, but there's more than that. There's something he wants to say, he wants to put out there, he hasn't yet. He's gonna. And that's one card. But, like, yeah, I feel, there's a what, Page of Cups, yeah. He's very artistic. This is all about someone that's young. They're artistic. Musical. Music. Getting into music. He's gonna get into some type of music, yeah. Okay. Yeah, Queen of Swords in the reverse. So there's something holding, or there's a woman, most likely, another woman holding him back. Could be an ex. This is about, like, divorce, which, yeah. Yeah. I know exactly what this is. And this is also speaking your truth, making a firm decision, and sometimes being a little cold. So somebody could be acting a little cold with him. Oh, we got a work card. A lot of cards just kind of flipped. Oh, okay, that's what. So we have Lovers in the reverse position, which not everyone reads reversal. I can read it upright, reverse. It's basically, he doesn't want a connection, or someone around him does not want a connection to be cut out. There's some confusion here. Overthinking at times, like right now during this retrograde, obviously. I don't even see Sag energy. I don't even see fire, which is funny, because I've been seeing fire a lot in readings. There's a lot with emotion and logic going on with him at this time. And it's definitely a love situation, connection. This is a twin flame connection he's in, I feel, or a soulmate connection. Yeah, he may be confused about it, or all the options that he had in his past may be running through his mind, all the options and things that he has to kind of do right now is kind of going through his mind, is what I feel like. That there's a lot with artistic shit. But like this, I have to make this decision to be firm. I don't see the Emperor, but that's what I feel with the Queen of Swords reverse. And that's Libra energy, so that would be balancing things out as well. And then we have the Lovers, yeah, this is a connection here. And it's also a decision. The Lovers is a decision, but what I feel with this is it's like he feels like he met the love of his life, and he's thinking about his future plans. That's what I feel with this. He's confused about maybe moving or traveling or something, I feel like. I just feel like that. I have no fucking idea, but that's what I feel like.
I'm just listening.
This is what I'm getting. There's definitely, this is about the ex here. You know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
And this is the new love here. And it's like you don't want it to go wrong, and maybe there was a fight or a split possibly where this did fall in the reverse, or you're afraid of this, or she's afraid of this. So we do have, obviously, this can be getting something. Oh, this is drinking. This is,
It's a guy getting cardio.
A guy getting cardio, he says. It's a guy getting cardio. No, it's basically, it could be like a pipe dream. A lot of illusions here, I think, because the Mercury and Pisces too, right now, this is definitely something that's going to be going on here. So it could be confusion about love, or just about even a, say, collaboration at work. And so we have Sag energy under that. It's almost like I used to be this player, and like I'm not anymore. Like I cut that shit out too. I want to offer real love here. Like I'm feeling love. I mean, who wouldn't with these cards, right? This is emotion. But I feel like it's love, and it is work as well. It's his life, it's his future, goals, aspirations, things like that. His art, he wants to get his art out there, but he wants like that. He does want that ever after love, but he won't show it. He wants that ever. That's like what I feel with that, literally. I don't know, that's what I fucking feel, but...
You're the reader.
I'm the reader. He won't say shit. He's very like... My brother, let me tell you, he doesn't talk very much. He's very... Well, he does, but he won't tell you his fucking business. But what were we talking about?
Before we filmed.
Before we filmed, we were talking about something interesting.
Sit in the neighborhood? Oh, yeah. So, I don't know. I get the notifications that these new videos come, but I don't watch them because, you know, just
He's such a that fucking asshole. My brother's double ear as fuck. Okay?
so I don't know how many people know that. I know obviously Adrian's from Boston. We're from Boston, but we're from East Boston.
We came from a poor fucking town, and it's just like a different thing.
You know, so my girlfriend Gwen's from Connecticut, and people from Connecticut, like, she's from the New Haven area, so they go to New York a lot.
Yeah.
She literally made this analogy with one of her Connecticut friends the other night, and it, like, stuck so well. She's like, it's like the Staten Island of Boston, and it really is. Because we're across the water, but we're still part of Boston, but it's very insular. We know people, and we won't obviously name names here, but we know people throughout our lives that either physically never left the island, I'll call it.
Absolutely.
Or they mentally never left it.
Yeah.
And I said it to you. I said it to you right before we started filming. I was like, well, you left the island.
12, 13
years old. Mentally. You know what I mean? Like
mentally, definitely.
You were looking beyond.
It's like the East Boston's still in me, but but mentally it's not. Like, I'm very different than a lot of the people that live here. Do you know what I'm saying? Everybody has a certain way about them, and some people just never change, kind of, in that outer shell way of looking at things, if you get what I'm saying.
There's definitely some negative aspects, I believe, to the East Boston of our youth and
Absolutely.
before. Hopefully a little course correction comes with that.
And the homelessness and shit, it's like there's almost no, like, I'm hearing answer, but there's almost like no hope people feel. I'm looking at all these people even today, like all these alcoholics in the street, and I'm telling them just don't give up, don't give up. Because seriously, and it's hard. Housing and shit like that is really hard. There's more open apartments and shit like that in places to even build than there is homeless people today. So something's fucked up with the system. Like, I'm going to say that. But not getting too political here, but like, you know what I mean? Like,
you know, it's funny, I don't think this has anything to do with it at all, but something you just said that made me think of, I was running late for work. I made it on time. I was running late for work, so I was like, fuck, I'm not going to fuck with the subway today. Because, you know, again, I don't know how many people watch this and where they're located, but in Boston, we take the subway, the transit, you know, mass transit, you know, everywhere, unless otherwise noted. People don't really drive.
Half of us gave it a Florida car.
Right, but if you could, like, it wouldn't make sense, because parking and just, like, it's like New York in that way, or any, like, well, not any, but like most metropolitan cities. I was taking Uber to work. I was like, fuck, I'm gonna be late unless I take this Uber. It's fine. I'll, like, you know, eat the charge of the Uber because I gotta get to work on time. But in the car on my way to work in the morning, they played "Dear Mama" by Tupac came on.
Oh, that's like a special song.
And it just made me think of my mother. And I'm not an emotional person at all. Like,
he's not.
Could be pretty cold. I think it's funny. Because again,
I saw coldness in the freezer.
I talked with my girlfriend Gwen about, who's a very sweet person.
She's a fucking angel. That actually could be talking about her, by the way. Not to cut my brother off, but I just realized that the Patriot Cups could also be talking about her because she's very open-hearted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so I don't give up information easily, as Adrian had said. But like, it was weird. Like, just being in that car. It's in the morning. I probably was hungover. I can't remember. But like, I'm on my way to work, and I'm like, all right, here's another day, you know, at the office, blah blah blah, this and that. This is work. You know, it's not where you saw your life when you were 15 years old. I'm 33, right? Something about that song resonated so hard. I was just trying to think about my mother and the struggle she had gone through. I might have had a conversation with her the night before because our mothers are like almost very close in age. Yeah. And also and not to kind of segue here, but Gwen is like 30 now. Like, she's in my age, quote unquote, range, right? Yeah. But she's also, her mother's older, like, and I talked to her, I was like, oh, did you have that as well growing up? Like, that you had, like, the oldest mom, oldest dad? Because, like, most of my friends, you know, their parents were, like, 15, 20 years younger, because we have older parents. I mean, I know you're the oldest of the second wave, so, like, I don't know if you had that, but growing up I had, like, you know, my mom and my dad were, like, older by, like, a decade or two than, like, most of my friends' parents. So that just creates its own distortions, I believe.
And he was the youngest.
And I'm the baby of the family. Actually, me and
he's the baby. He's the Aries. The baby of the Zodiac.
I'm the baby of the Zodiac. But it's the first sign of the Zodiac.
Yeah, the baby. It's the baby.
It's the baby. Yeah. Oh,
and they're the emperor. They're the boss.
Yeah. But it's funny to think about that because also, I keep going back to my girlfriend, but I have a lot of conversations with her. She's also the youngest in her family, but we talked about, like, we started reading all these things about, like, being the youngest child, and you know, now that I'm in my 30s, I'm like reassessing all this stuff, and I'm like, oh shit, it's so true. It's like you want and I'm being kind of, I don't really do this, but being open about it, being the youngest in the family, and it's weird, I just thought about this, you're the oldest and I'm the youngest, it's weird. But
I'm like the middle oldest.
Well, yeah. Well,
It's
we
weird.
don't count our half brother. I mean, our one brother. You know, we don't count our one brother. I don't. And he doesn't like saying the word half, but like.
I hate saying half brother too.
Yeah. I don't consider him a half brother. He is our brother. But like for the purposes of this conversation,
We'll say half.
I'll say you're the oldest, just so that this makes sense.
Right? Yeah.
You're the oldest, and
we'll frame it.
same father, same mother. She's the oldest. I'm the youngest. But. And this is coming just a little bit of like, you know, eating crow a little bit. But me and my girlfriend came to the same conclusion. We were like, you know, it's very true that the youngest in a household, the youngest in a family, wants everything, but they don't want to work for it. Because they're the youngest, they're used to just getting it because the parents are too tired, or if you grew up in a fucked up household, you're too young to remember the fucked up parts.
Yeah.
Right? You were just there for the not necessarily good, but the not so bad stuff.
And when you're used to being taken care of, it's so hard
and you
to
are,
like...
Right, and not to cut you off, I'm sorry, but also from my perspective, like, you also have 1-2 other siblings, if you, in my situation, but like, maybe you're the last of 5 or 6, you have all these older siblings that you can look to for guidance, and they're like kind of like a secondary parenting system.
Yeah.
If you're the first, you got nothing. You know what I mean?
It kind of feels like that, but at the same time, like, he doesn't, like, we were talking about perspective, which I talk about a lot, right? It's like, we were talking about, but I'm not going to get into that conversation, but like, if you think about it, you never really know what someone really, even the family, thinks of you. You don't know how much they really respect you sometimes, because some of them, like him, for instance, won't come out and say it. Unless he's drunk or something, but like, you know what I mean? But like, a lot of shit does not come out. And that's also a thing with when I say, guys, get in touch with your emotions. It's very good to do that. Always tell people how you feel about them, because like literally, and then if someone does it for you get what I'm saying? It's bringing in that love that needs to be there. Because like a lot of people feel like shit and they feel like worthless. When you got art that you're writing, you're not putting out there, you're painting, you're drawing, you're doing all these things, creative fucking things that the world ain't, your voice, whatever, people aren't hearing it because you're too afraid to put that shit out there because you don't feel like no one's gonna listen, no one's gonna hear me. You don't know that shit. There's more people out there that respect you, and like there's something about you that actually someone thinks is kind of cute, or whatever the fucking case. You get what I'm trying to say? And I've been saying this, guys. You are recognized more than you know. So like seriously, you might not feel it all the time, and I'm basically just saying tell people that. Tell people how you feel. Tell people you love them every day because you never know when it's gonna be their last. That's another thing too.
That's right. That's right. You know, I plan on dying tonight.
I'm so emo sometimes. I'm so fucking emo, but I help people in that aspect.
No, I know. You know, sometimes you gotta cut the seriousness with a little joke.
I know.
That's why I got a Rick and Morty. She knows how much I love Rick and Morty. That's why I got a Rick and Morty mug.
Yes, I got that Rick and Morty mug.
I cannot allow things to get too emotionally real without cutting it with humor.
Yep,
you know?
that's basically that's the shadow in a way, right? Like, our shadows are the things they're not just the things that we're afraid of. It's anger, it's envy, it's jealousy, it's that outer fucking shell, right?
Yeah.
And then the other aspect of and I hate duality, guys, you know I do, but just for the sake of conversation, we're going to talk about fucking duality. The positive and the negative. You guys know how I feel about that, because I feel like there's a middle path that kind of intersects. Like, the Lovers card makes me think of that. It intersects. So basically, you got the good and the bad. You got the devil on your shoulder, the angel on your shoulder. We'll make it simple, right? So basically, whenever you start feeling those negative thoughts, like I talked about, there's parasites and all that other shit, but I'm not going to sound crazy if some of you that are really more mundane. A lot of you not, but you know what I'm saying. It's basically like when you get these negative fucking thoughts, you got to kick that shit out. You got to kick, as best you can, you got to...
Kick it out like a roommate that's not paying rent.
Fight through that motherfucker. Basically is what I'm trying to say. Because, like, dude, I dealt with depression every day of my fucking life. And you know what?
She does.
Like I was saying earlier, like literally...
You met a brother?
Where I am today, I'm so fucking proud that and believe me, I ain't nowhere fucking special, but I will be, and I gotta move forward with my head. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I will be in a better space, I know years from now, and I'll look back and be like, damn, girl, look at where you came.
And how far you've come.
And how far I've come, basically, how far I've come. And I get poetry that I'm like, what am I doing? I need to, like, work this out. And I always feel like I need help. I need someone to... There is things, of course, I need help with, but I always feel like I can't really do this if I don't have someone to help me frame all of my thoughts, so to speak.
Yeah, I wish I could help you there, but that's not my forte.
Yeah. He won't fucking do it. He won't, like, yeah. Never fucking does it.
Well, I'm in retrograde right now. Once I have...
It's right, retrograde.
Once that's over, I'm gonna help you.
6 years later, he fucking hasn't done shit. It's that Aries, like, when you're interested in something, you'll go for it, and then once you get bored, and I have Aries moon, trust me, I know. Once you get bored, that shit's done. Now, on to the next project. And like,
I want to make a record with her, but I gotta make one with Zerp first. But it's seriously, it's a retrograde thing.
I don't know why we don't all do it together, because me, you, and Zerp works together awesome.
Oh no, we will, but I again, maybe it's the Aries coming out of me, and you guys watch this, you're probably very interested in astrology. I don't know why you'd be watching otherwise, but
well, there's a bunch of reasons.
Yeah, well, I mean, maybe that's one aspect. I don't know. I don't know. I don't watch the videos. I just skip over them. But
he's a fucking asshole. My brother's an ass.
I actually do watch them. I just don't tell her about it.
I talked about that.
I have a buddy that I think Zerp was on the show, right? Or was it different?
Zerp's been on many shows. You guys have seen Zerp.
Okay, it's my best friend. That's my best friend. It's my heterosexual life mate.
Zerp is a fucking. I love Zerp.
Yeah, he's literally my best friend in the world.
Aunt Zerp, what up, Aunt?
He's literally second only to my son in terms of like love that I have for people.
Wow, thanks.
Oh yeah, you guys, yeah, but I mean, you guys are alright. Like
I'm alright.
My other sisters, you guys are.
I'm only his favorite.
Oh, we gotta get Megan on here sometime.
Well, my sister's been on here. We talked about witchcraft.
Yeah, but I don't want to get off track too much. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that I know the guy, and fuck, I don't know his name.
I know the guy.
Zerp,
like my best friend. I know the guy.
Zerp. Where was going with him? Where's it going with him?
Oh, projects.
Oh yeah. He's been asking me for a long time. I mean, longer than you have actually, about making an EP. But and I'm not even using this as a joke. I was like, I don't know what it is, but like, I even want to have the opportunity. It's not in my head. I talked to my sister, and she's like, yeah, Mercury in retrograde, like, you're going to be ready in a little bit.
Yeah.
And I feel more like, okay, but also time, work and life, you know what I mean, whatever, like, he always have the time to do it, but he wants to make an EP, he's all ready to go. I'm doing his EP, that's just going to be his solo thing, and then I want to do your thing.
Yeah.
Once I do his thing and your thing, then we can do a collab.
And me and him actually talked about collabing as well, so I think it's going to be a great thing.
Yeah.
And if you guys are interested in just a crappy little funny-ass movie, he does have that on his playlist, and I actually might have it in my playlist, my brother's podcast, there's a bunch of different things.
Well, you're in the second movie.
Yeah, I'm in the second.
The Wolf movie.
The Wolf movie. It was just like a joke movie, but it was really kind of cool, and it was very out of like 2 seconds. I had 2 seconds to do it, guys. So that's why I had a funny thing on my head and all that, but once I'm planned...
She was great. It was one
shit will be better.
It was great.
It was great. He only gave me one little part, like use my voice in a couple parts, but he did a very good job. Other than that, guys, anything you want to check out, thank you so much for being here. I love all of you.
We're not leaving yet.
Oh, we're not?
Why do you want to leave?
I don't know, because I don't do them long, I do short ones.
No. We're going to keep this going. She's just kidding.
17 minutes long, okay.
No, don't. So first thing, don't look at that.
Well, because people don't want to watch my ass for that long.
You don't know that. Have they said that to you specifically?
No, but I don't know.
So that's why, you know. This is what I do a lot with her. Sorry. But
I need it, though.
You guys... Listen, if in the comments, if you want this video to go longer, you tell her that, okay? And then she'll start doing it. She won't listen to me, she'll listen to you. Believe it or not, she will listen to you. She will not listen to me. I've been talking to her for fucking years about this. But no, we're all proud of her because you know I'm not getting into your personal shit, but like Adrian didn't always do tarot, and Adrian didn't always I'm sorry, I can't get your real name up here. Raven Moon.
Well, they know. Some of them know.
Okay, yeah. Raven Moon. She hasn't already done this, but we're all proud of her. We all love that. We all love this, and we all honestly, I'm gonna say the truth. I had an occult flirtation for a while when I was in my teens, and then I left it behind and did my own thing. And I have no disrespect for it, and not, but I don't think I'm not quite as attuned as she is to it. But we live in we grew up in a Catholic family.
Yeah.
That initially everyone meets Adrian. I mean, that's their family. So they see Adrian after not seeing her for a while, and they initially think, oh, she's doing her card thing, whatever, and they're kind of dismissive of it.
Right.
And Adrian fucking hits them, bam, right in the head like a fucking shot, like Tyson. You know what I mean? With something that relates, and now all of a sudden they believe her. So she's the real fucking deal. And but one thing I gotta say to you, and you might not know this, is that I don't know if you do like shit talk in your videos or what, but like her humbleness has grown tenfold. This used to be a girl that would go out in the street looking for somebody.
Yep.
If they said something to her.
Yep. She's
come a long way.
I used to be bitches' asses, and I might be small, but yeah. And then I literally got to, when I got more spiritual, I got to the place of it's not fucking worth it.
Yeah. But you talk other people down. I can't. So for me, I'm in my 30s. To think that my sister would one day be the person that talks other people down, that's a huge accomplishment for you. I don't know if you think about that a lot.
And that's the thing, like we were just basically saying, how you gotta tell people, it really, like, because people, they wouldn't know, and it will make people feel better about themselves, guys. It's really, really important, because you never know what someone really does think about you, and if you do love someone, you gotta show it, basically, And it's like, we've had some hard fucking times. We went through a fucking maze of bullshit, okay? We grew up poor, but we were happy. So we weren't really poor.
I wasn't very happy.
Well, you know, in some aspects.
If you grew up with her as your sister, would you be happy?
We made the best of it, but the funniest time, oh my god, was when I told them that the fucking guy that was taking our photo, very scary photo, that the guy was going to kill them and kidnap them.
I told Gwen that story. And if you look at the picture, you could see I was like 6 months old, by the way. I have a tear.
I truly believe this shit, like, in a way.
But you also calmed me down.
Yeah, and then I calmed you down.
Because my other sister, Megan's been on here, right? They know Megan.
Yeah.
All right, so our sister Megan.
A little bit.
Our sister Megan, she was like, let's get the fuck out of here. Like, Agent just dropped some fucking shit on us. Again, I don't remember this. This is like, was relayed to me later. I was like 6 months old.
Like a family photo with it.
And our mother always dressed us up in fucking... we grew up in the 80s, but it's like... For some reason, I was always wearing sailor suits.
I told her, I was like...
And she dressed you and Megan like you guys were twins, but you're not fucking twins.
I know.
You're a year apart.
We're a year apart.
And you're not twins. You don't look anything alike. Like, you act alike. You're definitely sisters, but you're not... You don't look alike.
But we're so opposite, though. She's married, got a kid, all, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
but we do have a lot of things in common, and there's no...
They're very much alike.
We are alike in a lot of ways.
You're like in a lot of ways. And I know you different key ways. You different key ways, but like they're very much alike. I have nothing like, I'm not like them at all. But
yeah, he's fucking different, but me and him get along better than any of them.
Well, you know, and I'm also I'm cribbing off of things that you know, me and Gwen sometimes will have these conversations. I said to it, I said, and this is no disrespect to my sister Megan, but when I was a kid, and you're gonna laugh because this is how Megan is this. This is something our sister would do. I'm sorry if this seems a little insular to our family, but like, I'd be like 13 years old, right? And the last thing in the fucking world I wanted to do when I was 13 was hang out with my sister. Either you or her, no offense.
Well,
but I was a teenager, you know what I mean? Like, who wants to do that? You know, you didn't have all this. I mean, your older siblings are way older, so you know what I mean. But like, you don't want to do that. At least I didn't want to do that.
Even Megan didn't want to hang out with me, and I was like, what the fuck?
But I'm gonna illustrate a key difference here. I was like 13 years old. I was getting into rock and roll and all that.
Yeah.
So Megan comes by. Megan's like, "Oh, just to let you know, I'm going to a club tonight." And I'd be like, "Okay, cool. I don't give
a fuck.
I don't fucking care." She goes, "Oh, and you can't come." And I'm like, "I don't want to fucking go."
And she would just be an asshole.
And that's Meg. And with that being said, mother of two, wonderful person. This is literally over 20 years ago.
Oh yeah.
And there's plenty of other times when Meg was also the girl that'd be like, would walk up to dudes in my school and be like, "If you fuck with my brother, I'll kill you."
And me too.
I'm gonna get to it in a minute. But I'm trying to like say Megan is a multifaceted human, like, just like any of us.
She is.
She's you know, but that was Meg. But you, on the other hand, you used to fucking come into my room, my apartment. I lived with my dad. It wasn't my apartment. But alright, long story short, Adrian lived in one apartment, I lived in another, but we lived in the same building. She'd come in. And I was like super into heavy metal at the time. I was 14, had hair way down.
I got him into heavy metal, actually.
No, you didn't get me into heavy metal. You got me into punk. I got you into heavy metal.
Yeah, you got me into heavy metal, the 80s shit, but I got you into Black Sabbath, remember?
That's true. Okay, all right. Yeah, okay. Yes, she got me into rock and roll, like, in general, as an older sister. But here's the thing about Adrian. Adrian never once in my entire life ever said, "Louis, you can't come to this. Louis, you're not cool enough for this."
Yeah.
Literally, it'd be like 21 plus. Adrian's like, "Oh, we'll sneak you in the back. Just carry an amp when you come in." That was Adrian, and that's still her. She's always been that person. Adrian, it was like everyone's here or no one's here. That's her vibe. That predates your mystical, you know, awakening.
Mystical awakening.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck to call it, but mystical
awakening, ascension, basically. Yeah, awakening.
I don't know what the fuck to call it, but I've known you. I consider you like a sister. I've known you almost all my life.
I consider you like a sister.
She's almost gotten to that point.
Almost there, guys. I'm almost fucking there.
Alright, she left me at the camera by myself. This is a good. Adrian, there's one sake too.
Oh, alright. Yeah, I can't drink this on camera, but I can drink that shit.
Oh, you can drink it.
Because I can't show labels.
Oh, well.
We're not really showing labels. It's
This is sake.
Chinese stuff.
I believe it's Japanese.
Japanese. Sorry, guys.
That's okay.
Nope. I didn't mean to sound like, because you know nowadays people think you're fucking racist and we certainly aren't.
We're not racist at all.
We should when the first Cape Verdean family moved. I want to really.
Oh, Pam.
Pam, dude.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Again, so not to interrupt, but so Adrian has also talked about this. And Adrian, I'll be the one that gets up for a minute after this. But excuse me. I've done podcasts and I used to have a radio show way back in the day. So I'm pretty good with like segues and stuff.
We're gonna have them soon.
Yeah. Well, this is a segue. I'm gonna go get some ice and something to make this look. But we were talking about mystical shit. But now we're gonna talk about the neighborhood. I think that's a good move.
Yeah.
So I'll be right back. And
oh yeah, you want to do a second one?
No. Keep it going.
Oh, all right. Because I don't want to do it too long, but.
Would you stop? Why do you want to go to being too long?
Because I know about keeping people's attention.
Adrian.
Just me hanging out my bell. All right, guys.
I can always cut into 2 different videos too.
Oh, if you want to do that, yeah, I could actually have him edit this, guys. Comment below if you want it edited, unless it's already edited when you see it. But yeah, comment below.
Comment below if you love Adrian and you don't care how long she goes. I listen to some podcasts, by the way, that are 3+ hours long, and I'm enthralled.
Really?
It's a talent, and you have that talent. Stop censoring yourself.
See, he told me I have my talent. Stop censoring myself. See, that's what I mean, guys. That's what this should be about.
Because even if you gotta cut it to multiple pieces, because they don't want, if they're coming here for a reading, you just put in the description what it actually is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just don't know what the fuck to put. We're 26 minutes, dude.
Well, you're thinking, yeah, but you think.
I know, because I was.
I know that's it.
Who the fuck wants to hear me for an hour? You know what I mean?
I mean, nobody wants to hear you for even 5 minutes, but if they're clicking on it, they obviously want to hear you.
Yeah, but they'll click right the fuck off. That's the thing.
So you think they drop off after a certain point?
Yes.
Okay. But is it because of the nature of the video? Do they not... Look at the Zerk videos of the videos of someone else on. Do they click off at the 10 minutes?
Who knows? I don't really read the analytics much, but like...
Well, that's what you gotta do, because this is not an Adrian... sorry, a Raven Moon Tarot love reading, or whatever reading.
This is my second channel, Boston Galmania vlog. Which I hate the name.
So you're applying the statistics of a wholly different channel to this?
Yeah.
That's...
Well, this channel people like celebrities.
The Moon Goddess would not be pleased, I'll tell you that much right now.
Hecate!
She's the goddess of poetry. Actually, I had this big book. This is back... We lived together... Well, we obviously grew up together because we're fucking brother and sister.
We're brother and sister.
But we lived together at one point, and I had this big book that was written by Colin Wilson, and I forget the name of it now, but it was yellow. And it was all about, like, the Moon Goddess and how she's the goddess of poetry, and you need to pay her dividends and all this shit.
That's why I fucking love her, too. Like, that's not the only reason, obviously, but there's so much awesome...
But after Daddy's a goddess, well, who's the Moon Goddess?
Hecate, there's a couple. Hecate really is the Moon Goddess, in my opinion. Lilith is amazing.
Oh, that's right, Lilith fair with all those broads with hairy armpits.
Yeah, Lilith can be scary. The triple Moon Goddess is Hecate. Like, I'm not a fucking expert on...
Who's the goddess that poetry's for?
I think, well, there's different ones in different religions, too. Like...
Okay, so I'll have to do more research, and I apologize for that, but, like, I remember reading this book, because Colin Wilson's a writer and poet.
I think she was poetry. God, there was a Norse goddess. See, I feel like an idiot now because I'm forgetting.
Colin Wilson's English, but I don't know if he was drawn. But you know, have you read about this too? That the synergy between like almost every culture has the myth of the strong man.
Yeah.
Like Hercules and Samson, and I forget what the
we get the god Neptune,
the Indian
which is a little different,
but the fact that there's a synergy between these things. You know what I mean?
That's literally, I was just thinking that, like how in every religion we have we have God,
or every culture,
we have Buddha,
even
we have right. Don't you think? And then think about the ones that are similar, right? Like, what if it's the same person? What if the planets are fucking actually gods fighting when we have fucking storms and shit? What if they're fighting? I mean, that might sound nuts, but some of you might
fighting said it was my turn to watch the show tonight. What are they going to be fighting about in the 21st century? You think gods are less advanced than humans? Come on.
No, but like you think Ares, the god of war.
You think gods don't watch The Bachelor?
I think gods don't watch The Bachelor.
I put the window up because Adrian smokes cigarettes and I think they're gross.
Yes, those cigarettes are gross, and I like to smoke cigarettes a lot.
Do you smoke on your podcast or no?
I can't smoke in front of the camera, but I can smoke.
Oh, okay. Put that back in.
But yeah, I do it. I just kind of turn my head.
I was gonna say, how do you pause? What do you do?
Well, I don't.
You know you can pause and hit record.
I usually smoke before.
Yeah.
That's the second video fight.
Oh, you know what's funny about this is that we were supposed to go into talking about the city, and we didn't do that.
Yes, actually, I want to do a separate video just talking about Boston. I'm gonna do that, guys, because I don't like to do these too long. You know what I mean? I love you.
Let's make it an even 30, and then we'll cut.
All right. I'm sorry that I keep doing this thing with time. You guys have to let me know, but like, it's true, right?
All right, listen, in the comments, talk about this. If you think that Adrian's videos are too long or too, Raven's videos are too long or too short, comment on it, because she'll listen to you. She won't listen to us. I think it should just keep going. Let that shit ride like you're in Vegas. But she wants to end it. So we're going to end it at 30. We'll do a separate video. We'll upload this one. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to kick over your thing, but you go
No,
ahead.
no. I think you're doing good. I was just like,